Alright, this is my third attempt to make this video today. I'm tired, been at work all day. It's 2002 seadoo bombardier. If you notice, it's only one ski here now. I have the other one, but it's sitting on the trailer in the backyard. I did that starter solenoid 3 years ago to get it on the water. Worked perfect, no problems. I couldn't get paperwork, so the jet ski sat for a while. I finally got paperwork on them after fighting for 3 years. I'm in the process of changing the carbon seal, the front bearing, new drive shaft, rebuilding the pump with new bearings, new grease. I gotta get a new reverse cable because that snapped off. And then I'm gonna be doing these little fin deletes because obviously they're broken to smithereens. It's gonna look terrible in here, but it is what it is. As I'm in the middle of redoing this, this fuse box is sitting like this because I changed it out of the other ski because I was having issues. So, coming off of your harness by your fuse box, you're gonna have 3 wires. You're gonna have this one that is red with a purple or blue stripe, this red one here, and this purple wire. This purple wire, I changed it to this gray wire. It runs around. That is my activation wire. So that purple wire is your starter solenoid activation wire. That's when you press the button on the handles, it activates the starter solenoid. These two need constant hot, so they run down to the battery side. So this is the battery side of your starter solenoid, so this wire goes straight to the battery, and then these two come off of that and then wrap around and go back to those 2 wires, and this is your starter side of the solenoid. The starter solenoid's getting ground by this stock ground on this metal, aluminum, stainless steel, whatever it is, and that's what's giving my solenoid the ground. I believe this starter solenoid came off of a 1975, I think, or something goofy Ford that I just walked in and found one that looked like that. So basically what you're looking for is starter solenoid with a post, and then have a post here and another little post on the back side. And so one side, either side of these, so there's 2 little screws, one on each side, and either side can be positive and negative. It doesn't matter. You don't have to put a negative on either side of these. You can just ground the frame if you'd like, and that will ground the same. And then you can put this positive on one side or the other. And if I'm not mistaken, it might be marked on the starter solenoid, but I can't see it as far as which one's positive for the little screws. But you can flip-flop them either way. It doesn't matter. I'm kind of rambling. I put inline fuses on these. I got the fuses pulled because the one problem I did have is the battery would get drained if I didn't pull the fuses. So I'm actually going to be putting a battery disconnect probably inside of this mess of a hole. I did have this rigged up for a little while trying to kill the fuses, but it was giving me issues, so I'm going to change this and then put an actual battery cable, battery disconnect on there. I hope to be doing some more videos on this soon. I got to buy the Can-Do Pro communication software, diagnostic software, because I want to program some new keys to this, and I want to flash. I got other ECUs, so the other jet skis are missing a key. Another reason why I got to get the software, and it's just good to be able to read any engine codes or maintenance or anything goofy. About to do the spark plugs, oil change, and then, like I said, the carbon seal, the front bearing that's in front of the carbon seal, and I'm going to change the bearings and rebuild the pump as well. It's really not hard. If you're like me and you got one of these skis, and obviously you can't see the drive shaft in there because it's not in there because it's pulled out right now. If you get it, if it's stuck, so you got that little round metal piece and it cones towards the engine and it's stuck. How I got mine loose is I took a air hammer. It's probably not the best practice, but it worked. An air hammer with a nice sharp chisel, and I drove it down into the lip until it started to spin that metal ring, and then at that point I was able to take a hammer and kind of tap it back to get my C-clip out of there. So hopefully that helps somebody if it's got one that's stuck. Also got a new polarizing film coming in, so I'll probably make a video on how to do that. I've never done it before, but we'll figure it out as we go. And then I took the anti-slip stuff off, like when I first got this thing 3 years ago, and filled all my holes with JB Weld. Probably not the best idea, but it worked, and it's waterproof and it holds water. So I'm going to be putting a turf deck or whatever it's called in here. And yeah, other than that, I don't know what else to say about it. If y'all got any more questions, I'll try and make more videos. Going to be redoing these seats too, because they've had it. They're original. I still got the fin on this side, but I'm just going to delete them. I don't ever use them, and I don't think the linkage is actually connected. I could be wrong, but I don't remember. But yeah, this is, my phone zooms in real far when I make videos, which is dumb, but same ski, just got paperwork on it, so we're gonna get it all together.